Hey guys, this is not the video I was planning to make today. I was planning to film today, but then, I don't know, I guess I was thinking of like other things today. Anyway, I'll just go through all of it in this video. I wanted to talk about why I haven't been vlogging, where I've been, and what's been going on for the last month. So just kind of like a sit down hangout type video. I actually was planning to vlog today and it just like was not happening, and then I was like, why am I doing this? So I thought that I'd just like talk about it. So I haven't had a vlog up on my channel in a very long time. So if you like only watch the vlogs, then you haven't been around for a very long time. I don't think I've vlogged since I've been pregnant. So if you didn't already know, we're expecting baby number 2. I'm having another boy and I'm due in June, and we're super excited for baby number 2 to be here. But yeah, I just like haven't been vlogging, and so today I was like, I want to vlog. I was just really feeling it, and I really miss vlogging, and I was like, I really want to vlog. So I like picked up the camera this morning and was trying to like film little bits of the morning with me and Peter. So Peter, my son, is he's 20 months old, and I was trying to like film a few things, and he was just very interested in the camera, which is really cute. And I did get a few like little clips of him where he was like, he took the camera and then he took it over and was like trying to show off his kitchen, which is what he does like whenever we FaceTime family. He loves to take my phone as we're FaceTiming, and then he literally holds it up while he's like cooking at his little play kitchen. It's really cute. So he was like trying to do that with the camera, and he was just very interested in it. And it therefore was this thing where it was like I couldn't vlog because he was so interested in like the camera itself. And I've thought about this more, and that's why I haven't vlogged very much over the last like 6 months, honestly, is that like I'm just trying to figure out what that boundary is between like having kids and posting on YouTube, and like what that looks like. And I have like no judgment for any, you know, other channels out there who like do show their kids or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out like what's going to be best for us and our family. And I actually feel like I know a lot more channels who have moved away from like showing their kids on YouTube, and like I share like clips of like Peter like on my Instagram and all those kinds of things, and I still want to like share those parts of our lives, obviously, but I just want to be like more mindful of like what I'm sharing online when it comes to Peter, because he's, you know, he's a child. But just trying to figure out like what that boundary is. So I was trying to play around with maybe vlogging more, but having it like Peter like not be in it as much, or just like little, you know, like little glimpses, like not having it be about him. And so maybe we can continue to do that kind of thing, but like today it just didn't work out because he was so interested in the camera and wanting to take it, and so it just like never worked out for me to actually like have the camera. So that's why like I haven't been vlogging for a while, is because I've just been thinking through those things and like where I want my channel to go and what do I want that to look like, and Peter's privacy and boundaries and everything like that. So I hope that you guys can understand that, and I've loved like getting to share all the vlogs. Like sometimes I'll go back and, you know, rewatch vlogs that I had of Peter when he was a newborn, and like I love getting to watch all of that and like relive it, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, so just trying to be like more mindful and figure out where we land on that, which I'm not sure I know exactly where that is, other than I'm intentionally taking a step back from sharing those like daily aspects of life, if that makes sense. But the other thing I wanted to chat with you guys about was just like what we've been up to for the last month, because I feel like it's been a little crazy. So we actually enrolled Peter in school, daycare, whatever you want to call it. I love his school, and this was honestly the only place that I would feel good about sending him, and we were on a wait list for about 6 months, but he started right after he turned like 18 months, I guess. Yeah, he was 18 months. So he started in like December, like right after Thanksgiving, and he goes 2 days a week to school. And I know that a lot of people have like given me a backlash for this because of, I don't know, many reasons. In parenthood you get backlash for everything, but you know, Peter was born in May 2020. His entire life has been during the pandemic, and it's been hard. If you've followed my channel for a while, then you know that like we've taken a lot of precautions when it comes to COVID and everything, and been really mindful of that. But we also need to like live life, you know, and it makes me really sad to think of this being Peter's childhood. And when he was born in 2020, I always thought, I'm like, okay, well, it's just the season of him being a baby, but like by the time that he's a kid, then it'll be different. And he's almost 2, you know, and it's not different, and it's hard. So I want to have him have more social interaction and get to experience more things. So that is a really big factor of why we decided to send him to school. So he just goes 2 days a week. And let me tell you, he absolutely loves it. He has his friends who, he's like the smallest kid in the class, and he calls everyone else babies. And when he comes home from school, he talks about the babies in his class, which are just all of his friends. And he's learned so much. He loves it. And it's also been really good for me too, to then have more of that separation between like work and time with Peter, because like he's a toddler. He doesn't, nap as much. He needs more attention. And so that all has been really good as well. So then I can have like my dedicated like work time. And then when I'm with Peter, like I can be like fully present in that. And I love that. So it's just been good all around for those kinds of things. And the other aspect of it is like he's going to this school again. It was like the only place that I felt comfortable sending him, and it's filled with like child development experts, and that's who's in the classroom with him and working with him. And I feel like I've learned so much as a parent by even just like watching the way that they like interact with him and how they talk with him, and things to do with him. So it's not just like a place that I can drop him off to have someone watch my kid, and not that that's a bad thing either, but he's actually doing like learning. Like they have curriculum that they like send us out. They send out like, here's the curriculum that we're learning like this month, and going through those kinds of things. So he's learning a lot. It's really great for his development, I feel like, and great for that like social aspect, and he like loves being part of like the classroom. And so it's like all been good things. That being said, starting your kid at daycare or school or whatever in 2020, 2021, 2022 is kind of rough. So Peter's school was closed for like Christmas time at the end of December. So he was there for like a few weeks, and he's gotten like adjusted and acclimated to the classroom and really loves it. And then they were done for Christmas. Okay, now let me pick off here at Christmas. So Christmas was also hard. It wasn't what we expected. Christmas Day we hosted and had family over, and one of our family members got new socks for Christmas, and she wore them in our walking around our house, and we have like hardwood floors, and just like the most freakish like random incident, she literally was just walking around a corner and slipped and fell, broke her arm, compound fracture, Christmas morning at our house. And it was really scary. It was honestly I don't know why I'm getting so emotional about it. It was honestly really scary and really traumatizing. And if you don't know what a compound fracture is, it means that the bone sticks out. So like we could see like right away that like it was for sure broken. And so another family member went with her to the hospital. She was in the ER, ended up having surgery a few days later, and is in this, which all went well, and we're grateful for that. She's expected to make a full recovery, but it'll be quite some time of like healing. And she's in this like really interesting splint thing. It's called an external fixation, where it's like outside of her arm. Anyway, it's really gnarly. It was really serious. So Christmas was honestly pretty traumatic. It was really scary. I relived that moment for like so long. It was really scary. So that's what happened on Christmas. So then we're getting through Christmas and into January, and I've been really involved with my family, especially this family member who's had the injury, and like following up with them, and helping with other things, and just like had that the burden of worrying about them, And then we get into January. Peter goes back to school, and he was at school for an hour before then school shut down because of exposure from COVID. I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat right now because it's, you know, mid-end January as I'm sharing this. So Peter has now been out of school for 5 weeks, and all during this time, close family member who got a serious injury, and then Peter's also been going through his like 18-month sleep regression, I think. So like last week he didn't nap for 4 days of the week, and it's rainy and gloomy outside, and it's just hard. And so I don't know, I'm just sharing all of these things because I feel like a lot of people can relate, but like this month is hard, this season has been hard. I in a lot of ways too feel like I'm like just failing as a mom because I'm struggling to like balance it all. And like we used to have some family help, but then, you know, because of this injury, obviously like that's not a thing either, and that's not at all like the priority. Like I definitely want her to like heal and be healthy first and foremost, but it's just we've just haven't had any kind of break or anything in the last month and a half, I guess. So it's just been a lot of stuff, and as cases are going back up, I'm also pregnant again, and just feel this kind of this like grieving, I guess, of like knowing that my experiences being pregnant are in a pandemic, and it sucks. Like this isn't normal, and I'm just kind of grieving that I like won't get to have that normal experience, you know, that I could have had in 2019, but I didn't get to. So I don't know, I wasn't planning to cry. I'm just feeling all the things, and I don't mean for this to be like a Debbie Downer depressing video. I just wanted to update you guys with what's been going on. It's been hard, and I feel like I'm just going through all the emotions of the stuff, and I'm sad that we can't like go do things right now either. We live in Portland, Oregon, and Oregon's been one of the most shut down states this whole time. So I know that some of you are living normal life, and that's not the case here. Our library won't even do story time in person. Our children's museum had to be shut down because they couldn't stay open with all the restrictions. And so like this summer I was at the zoo all the time with Peter. We bought like a membership, and it was great to do that and get outdoors, but it's just hard right now in Oregon when it's 40 degrees and raining every day. I can only take so many days of that. And so I feel like I see so many other like Instagram moms and all this stuff doing like the 1,000 hours outside like challenge kind of thing, and honestly for me it's really hard. I struggle with the motivation to like get outside when it's 40 degrees and raining, but I'm trying to do more of those things for Pete's sake, because like I know that that's good for him, but it's honestly hard for me. I hate it. It honestly sucks, to be quite honest. And I feel like I've like had this realization that like all these things that I felt like are really hard right now are kind of mostly because we live in Oregon, and as I've shared previously, like we want to get out. We don't want to be here, but we are kind of tied here for the next, I don't know, however long, because of family and stuff. We're really grateful to be around family. So I don't know, I didn't mean for this to be such a depressing video, and man, I'm grateful we have so many good things going on. Like Jacob is still loving his job, which is fully remote. How nice it is to have him working from home. I'm so grateful that I'm pregnant again, and let me tell you guys, this pregnancy has been so much easier than my first. If you followed me when I was pregnant with Peter, I was sick the entire time with like, I felt like I had a severe cold. It was miserable, like for literally 30 weeks, and I couldn't sleep, couldn't breathe, couldn't do anything. Anyway, it was bad. And this time I honestly feel great. Like I've had very little morning sickness. I haven't had any of the congestion, cold feeling at all. And so I'm so grateful for that, my goodness. And I'm so grateful to be pregnant again, like to have the ability to like carry another child, and I'm looking forward to that. And maybe things will be different by the summer. I'm praying they are, but I'm prepared that they may not be. I'm not sure when all of this is going to end, when life will be normal again. I just really miss normal life. So that's been hard. But anyway, so I don't know, all that to say, I was really excited to have Peter in school, to like have him be able to do other activities and like fun things, because I haven't been able to do that with him because of all the closures that are going on around us. Like even last summer I tried to sign us up for swim lessons, and I contacted so many places, and no places were able to do that because of like capacity limits that they had because of the pandemic and everything. Anyway, it's just been difficult to like find things to do with your kids here, and then like the winter time makes it extra hard, because at least in summer we could just go outside and go to the zoo and do those kinds of things, and I'm just honestly not up for going to the zoo when it's like 40 degrees and raining and windy, and that's just, for those people who are and do that, that's great. I'm super happy for you, but it's hard for me to do that. But anyway, that's why I just like feel like I'm struggling as a mom right now, and I want to be able to provide like my best for Peter. So it's been hard, but hopefully he can be back at school soon and be able to like have that. The other thing I'm so grateful for is that like I work from home, and so with this closure, like it's been fine for me to like just rearrange my schedule, and I'm not getting as much work done. That's okay, but I'm able to like be with him and have it be fine. Whereas like I'm thinking of all the parents out there who work for an employer, and then they like have to take time off so that they can like be with their kid because daycare's closed, because I know that thousands and thousands of parents are going through that right now. So if that is you, like I'm very sorry, and I feel for you with all the closures and things going on. So I don't know, I didn't mean for this to be a long rambly video, but just wanted to like update you guys about life and what's been going on and where I've been, and just some things that I'm going through, and maybe you're feeling similar. I know that like this season won't last forever, and with the pandemic, like the restrictions, like it can't last for forever, but after 2 years it's hard. It's hard to not feel like it's gonna last for forever, because this is all I've known as a parent. And that makes me really sad too. So, I don't know, just feeling the things, grieving the things, and looking forward to spring. Maybe you are too. So, anyway, that's all I have for this video. Just like super random, not a vlog today, just a sit down and cry with me video. I don't know, maybe you guys can relate to some of these things too, and know that you're not alone in it. So that's all I have. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.